A few years ago, I started watching a YouTube channel called The Spa Guy. I found out that the Spa Guy actually lived very close to me. And then I found out that he had saved, rebuilt, and owned a place where Elvis Presley used to practice karate. When he opened the place to the public, he got a lot of help from his pal Trey from the Globetrotting with Trey YouTube channel, of which I was also a big fan of. I'd always wanted to meet Trey and the Spa Guy in person. And when I went to visit them in Memphis, Tennessee, not only did I get to meet them, but Trey met me at the front door, and then the Spa Guy gave me a karate lesson. Let's go to Memphis, baby. If you're an Elvis fan, this is one of the coolest places that you will ever see. They have got some amazing things. I've watched this guy for a long time. Globe-trotting with Trey. I gave him my one of my Evel Knievel shirts from Evil's collection, and look at this. This is like a gunslinger, famous gunslinger to me. And he's got his camera there. This is what you make the magic with.
This is what I make the magic with, man, and it has gone all over the country with me, and it's just very easy to use. It's light. You can touch it there, you can hold it there. Wow. See that?
That's great.
But I've been using this for a while.
Okay, the dojo is open by Spa Guy.
Yes. TigerMan Karate Dojo and Museum by Spa Guy. I like to say that.
Does Billy come back and forth every week?
Right now he is, as we're getting it back rolling. But I'm going to help out a lot as well. And, you know, we have another worker in there that...
If I lived here, I'd be
a perfect job.
I'd be working here if I lived here. What's the coolest thing of all of your travels, Globetrotting with Trey on your YouTube? What's the coolest place, coolest thing you've done?
And it's like saying, what's your favorite kids, you know, because I've had so many, but off the top of my head, I filmed the Houston Astro World Hotel at the Houston Astrodome. The guy that built the Astrodome built a hotel down the road from it, and he made a penthouse on the top of the Astro World. It's now a Wyndham. You can still stay there, but the penthouse is still stuck in time like it was back. Elvis stayed there when he played the Astrodome, but the guy that built it where he could overlook his baby, the Astrodome. So that's one, but also a few of these like early Elvis concert stages that are still there. There's one in an elementary school lunchroom that the school is abandoned, but the stage is still there, and Elvis played there in like 1954. I just filmed a high school basketball gym that's abandoned in Texas. Elvis played there December 53.
Do you remember the first video that you did?
The first video that I did? Yes. It was a hotel in Coloma, Washington, where Elvis stayed in 1962. And there's a photo of Elvis and the guys coming out of the room. I filmed a movie up there, and I was like, hey guys, y'all got to rent me this room. I got to stay in this Elvis room one night while I'm up here. They booked it for me. I stayed in Elvis Presley's room, filmed it. That's my first ever episode of Globetrotting with Trey. They have knocked down the hotel since. It's gone.
Really?
It's gone forever.
You guys have captured so much history.
That's why we have to do this,
so
man.
Fast.
The history, just here in Memphis, like 4 things have been destroyed in the last 8 months. Fires have burned things down. A church was demolished that Elvis and his first girlfriend, Dixie Locke, went to. Billy and I have to get in the Gray Ghost and get these locations before they're gone, man, and they're disappearing just like that. And people that knew Elvis, they're leaving us too. Bill Morris, one of our good friends, just passed away 2 days ago, man, and he was like one of the coolest guys in the Elvis world, man. So, you know, they're hitting the road.
Globetrotting with Trey, subscribe to his YouTube channel. A word of warning, when you check it out, you'll be on it all day. And the next day, and the next day.
Remember, don't double dribble.
Don't double dribble. His catchphrase. So at Graceland, you've got the jungle room. Well, guess what? We're going to step into the jungle room to see this guy, the guy that owns this jungle room, the Spa Guy, Billy Spallings. Billy. And here's the cool thing about this place. At Graceland, you got the ropes. You can't get close to it. This is the same furniture as the jungle room.
Made by Whitco.
Yeah. You can't get this stuff at Walmart, Billy.
No, and it's really comfortable. It's surprisingly comfortable.
Now, not just because we're filming, but you let everybody that come in.
Absolutely. When you come here, part of the experience is experiencing this furniture where you can come in and sit on it and see what it feels like. And this is not replica. This is the vintage from the same time that Elvis bought
Sure.
his, early 70s. And this is actually hand carved with the chainsaw.
People go to Graceland first, or if they've been to Graceland in the past, they need to come here to experience this room, because you get the same feel as the jungle room. Right here.
Absolutely. And it's much smaller, of course, but I did it to look as close to it as you could.
The carpet, the paneling.
Green carpet on the ceiling. It has the square lights, the beams in the ceiling, the square AC vents.
And what's the difference in the two phones here?
Well, both of them are sitting on the table in the real jungle room at Graceland. The red one is actually an intercom system. Elvis's extension was one. The green one was just a house phone with different extensions. But if you wanted Elvis, you would have picked that phone up and hit one, and it would have beeped in his bedroom.
Before they come here, check out your videos. They'll appreciate it so much more. I made my wife Jane, who's filming this.
I'm sorry, Jane.
Watch. Oh, here's the deal, Trey. We were in Nashville this morning. I said, Jane, today, as a surprise, we're going to take you on a spa day.
There you go.
Here we are.
Not exactly what you were thinking, right?
Having a spa day. If people watch your videos to see this place before you took it, it's incredible how it was filled with so much stuff. I don't know how you did it. I know you had the vision and all of that, but man, the time, the talent, the money, the expense.
And I built this myself. I framed these walls. I built it, designed it. I brought those windows from Hendersonville, where we both live. Those pieces of glass were left over from my home studio. Wow. In my house. I didn't use them, so I brought them here. And I just looked at, I had people send me on Facebook. I said, anybody that took photos of the jungle room, send them to me on Facebook, really? Message them. So I got maybe 300 pieces of photos from the jungle room. So I used that to try to come up with the color of the paneling, the right color for the carpet, and all of the details. I even have the same stereo that you see in the real jungle room.
Elvis used to do karate. Right here.
Elvis taught lessons in this building, and where the blue star is at is where he's standing in that photo on the wall.
It took us a while to work it into my schedule. I'm pretty busy, but glad we're here today. I've been looking forward to this.
Great to see y'all.
Really wanted to meet you guys in person.
Appreciate you. I thank y'all for. There's a lot of cool things that went on in here, and there's videos of Elvis teaching lessons in here, doing a belt test for a young man and raising him from his yellow to his green belt. And all that happened right there on that dojo floor.
All right, Trey, this room is extra special. I see we're getting ready to take Elvis on karate.
That's right.
Here.
That's right.
Elvis stood right here?
Yeah, I'm going to show you a photo here. Check this out. Here's a picture of Elvis with Master Ree right here in his karate pose, most famous picture of Elvis in the karate pose. It happened right here where the standee is. So when you come into the TigerMan, you can hit the karate pose with Elvis just like he did in that photo. So you have to do it, man.
Absolutely.
You have to do it.
You have to. All right, Elvis.
That's great, man. I love it. Yeah, Elvis was right there once upon a time, man, and Spa Guy has restored it. See, if you look here right there, you see the vents, same vent, still here. Billy had to, when he found this building, you know, everything was in it. You'll see it in the video, and some of the wood, some of that panel's original.
Yeah.
Some of it had been moved over there to that wall. So Billy had to restore it just how it was in the photo. And if you see it's darker right there, he made sure it's the same back today. We have the flags.
And then on this side, you have all this different artists, stars, their memorabilia, their stage outfits.
Yeah, so here's an Elvis shirt that Elvis wore.
Really?
This is Dr. Nick's Memphis Mafia shirt that I own. This one's not for sale. That is Sheila Ryan, Elvis Presley's girlfriend, a gift from Elvis to her. I believe that has sold to a fan.
Really? This is one of the few museums you can come into, and if you got enough money, you can buy something.
You can leave here with an item if you know you have enough money here. And this right here is Tom Jones.
Really?
Tom Jones, and then we have Tanya Tucker's outfit over here. And it just goes on and on. Oh, Johnny Cash.
Wow.
My other favorite, Johnny Cash wore this shirt. It was a stage worn shirt he wore.
Is Johnny for sale?
Yeah.
Wow.
Elvis gave Roy Nixon that TCB, and it's one of the first ones ever made. It's one of the first ones. And he gifted that to Roy Nixon. There's the box. And
Wow.
also he gave Roy Nixon that bracelet right
Wow.
there. And if you pan around, check this out. Pan back around here. Elvis in our dojo that night.
Yeah.
Elvis is wearing his bracelet. It's the same type. See that?
Very cool. The star here.
Is where Elvis is in this
Right
photo. So
there.
Elvis is standing right here in this photo. And and all the guys are sitting behind the beans here, Red West, and Dave was right over there. But you have to think, like, you know, this was Master Reed got this building because it was so close to Graceland's.
Oh, absolutely.
So he wanted something convenient for Elvis to just get in his car and come down to the dojo.
I was shocked how close it is.
Yeah. So
Really?
I bet Elvis was out here all the time, you know, for as long as he did it.
I bet it took Elvis about 30 seconds to get here. All right, around this corner, one of the most amazing Elvis artifacts you will ever see. The story behind it is even more amazing. You'll have to go to Globetrotting with Trey and the Spa Guys YouTube channel to see how they ended up with it. But right here, see this picture right here on the wall? You see the ambulance, August 16th, 1977. The day Elvis died, that ambulance coming out of Graceland. And this is that ambulance. That is an amazing piece. Just keep it rolling here, Chief. And if you come over here, now Trey, this is an amazing picture. Tell us this picture.
Yeah, so, you know, it's more than just an ambulance. And that's why I tell people all the time, you need to just come to the TigerMan to see what we do. And, you know, this is we're respectful about it because we're about history and really, truly what happened. And luckily, some fan in 1977, let's start back over here. I'll tell you a little bit. See that van right here?
All right, so
there was-
1970s van.
It was a Heartbreak Hotel custom-made van. Elvis was scheduled to see this at 3 p.m. that day on August the 16th. Elvis was going to see this van. So they're here parked out at the gate filming the van with a video camera. And you see inside the van right here. Look out there. Look at the bar area and stuff. Elvis was going to get to see that. This was on a tour that year and was traveling everywhere, and it was scheduled at Graceland. So check this out. A fan's across the street just capturing the fence and the house just like a normal day. And there's about 12 people here. You can
12
count.
people.
Look, just a normal day at Graceland. It's August 16th, 1977. Elvis is up there, right?
Yeah.
But at this moment, when this fan's across the street capturing this, she captures this.
Just in the very corner.
There's the ambulance going in the gate.
And nobody here knows what's going on.
No one knows because they're just here taking pictures and signing the wall. Here's the ambulance going up to the house that day. Here's the ambulance making a left turn up there at the top of the hill. Here's the ambulance coming down. Now they still don't know who's in the ambulance at this point. And there's the ambulance as it's turning right on Elvis Presley Boulevard heading to downtown to the hospital. So, you know, we tell the story through fans' pictures that luckily, I mean, how many people had cameras in 1977?
Yeah.
So it was just meant for us to have this all these years later to tell the full story
From that 1977 groovy van to the people looking there. Through these 4 or 5 pictures, the world changed.
Yes, and
here-
you know, and they try. You know, this ambulance tried to save Elvis Presley's life.
Yeah.
I was friends with Dr. Nick. Dr. Nick told me what went on in here. It was Dr. Nick and Diamond Joe Esposito, and one of the other guys, the paramedics. But you know, it was a tough ride. It was a tough ride. But I imagine before the world knew, before you fans knew, Dr. Nick, Diamond Joe, and that one guy in here knew that Elvis was gone. And, you know, I mean, I know that's very sad, but it's reality.
Yeah.
You know, it's reality, and it's a part of Elvis's story.
Oh, it is.
And like I said, this ambulance tried to save his life, and all the other people's lives this ambulance saved. It actually ran for another 10 years, I believe. Yeah, I think it ran to 87. So it saved other people, you know, for 10 years there. So it's just cool that Billy found this, because it was just out in the yard. It was my first day filming with Spy Guy, and he had been trying to find this for 5 years. And we pulled in that driveway and we saw it in that far distance. I can see it now.
And you had the camera rolling. Imagine your first day. You probably thought, well, every day's going to be like this.
Well,
We're
he
just gonna
did.
find a
The
treasure
next
every
day, the next day we found the book, one of the earliest Elvis signatures from
Oh, yes.
Tupelo.
Yeah.
So after that, Billy invited me back, because I guess that was good luck after that. And now here we are in the museum. So, but yeah, you know, I know it's sad, but like I said, is fans experience the history and learn the story. We don't just show you an ambulance.
Yeah.
We show you pictures that were captured for this moment to be preserved forever.
Yeah. Thank you, Trey.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks
Appreciate
for what you
man.
guys are doing, man.
Appreciate you, man.
So Trey, at other museums, you don't get to touch anything. You just get to look from afar. Here, you give them
Karate gi.
the karate gi. Let 'em
look
put
as
it
much
on.
like Elvis as you can,
It's not helping. It's
and
not.
then you can put your belt on. You have to wrap it around inside. That's how long the belt was.
Wow, really? Yeah.
Yeah, wrap it around a few times. Wrap it around some more.
I'm not too.
And kind of in the front, kind of.
You tuck it in.
Yeah. You want to do something like.
You can tell how much I've done karate here.
Just have it tucked
Oh
in.
yeah,
There you go.
and at this museum, you give them the outfit, the gi, and then somebody comes over. This guy comes over.
This guy right here with his gi.
He comes over and beats the crap out of you.
Well, hopefully not. But
How come you look better than I do, Billy?
well, I've practiced a little, my friend.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go over where.
Yeah, we got to come over here and start.
Gotta come over here.
So Elvis right here.
Is literally standing where the star is at right here.
Wow.
Yeah. Can I help you tie your belt? It's really hard to tie, but let me see if I can help.
All
you.
right.
All right. So let's get it around. It's really thick belt, so it's hard to tie. Karate belts are hard to tie anyway.
And Billy, what are you as far as?
I'm a yellow belt.
Okay.
But I'm a yellow belt in Waterloo, which is in Hendersonville. My sensei's in Hendersonville.
All right. There you go.
That's cool.
Elvis stood right here.
Yeah, he sure did. And taught karate to a whole classroom full of people.
Well, I'm not as cool as Elvis, but I'm standing right where he stood.
That's a fact.
Thanks to you guys.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly where the king of rock and roll was.
Thank you,
In
Billy.
this building. Well, you're very welcome.
The future looks very bright.
Man, thank
for
you so much, my
You're gonna
friend.
have them lined out the door.
I hope so. Tell your friends and your enemies.
The TigerMan Karate Dojo and Museum by Spa Guy is located about a mile from Graceland in Memphis. And here's the great thing about the place. Most locations, including Graceland, don't allow flash photography or videotaping of any kind. But it's different here because Trey globetrots around the world and the Spa Guy videotapes his way as well. They welcome all the video and filming in their place. Extra special, and my thanks to them. If you enjoyed our tour, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our channel.